Someone is abusing support to gain access to accounts to sell. Support just terminates the accounts. Hey guys, Auron here. For those who don't know to read the whole post, here's the TLDR. Someone is abusing support to gain access to accounts with gizmos so they can sell them for thousands of dollars. Then, when the original owner tries to get the account back, support just does the account and just closes the account and says multiple people have provided enough information to prove account ownership. This may sound familiar to people who have been around for a long time. Gail Gray's account was stolen in a similar manner 7 years ago. So anyway, the details. I haven't actually been playing the game for a couple of years now. I was pretty sure on the game after the whole no hash fiasco. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but okay. So I've taken a break. I only found out that my account got hacked because someone added me on Discord to ask me if I had sold my account to someone. It should be standard practice to notify the original email account before transferring it. But whatever. Basically, the same thing had happened to other players like Toker. They found the Epic NPC account. I guess this is the Oh wait. They had found the Epic NPC account of the person who was selling the accounts. I'm not sure what Epic NPC is. Is this like a place? Oh, this is when you sell. Okay, so Epic NPC is where you sell social media, YouTube accounts, Guild accounts, any multiple game accounts. Okay, I didn't know. I have no idea that there was a website. Well, I guess it makes sense. There's a website like this, right? Basically, the same thing had happened with some other players, like Toker. I'm not really sure who this is. Probably another Guild 2 content creator. They had found the Epic. Oh yeah. When my account went for sale, there was enough information for them to guess it was mine, along with a video of the perpetrator had sent me over someone over Discord. So a video of this guy's account being used. When they tried adding my character's names in game, the account name had changed. Ooh, so they actually succeeded at doing this. I figured it would have been relatively simple to reclaim my account. I didn't use the same email for anything anymore, but I did have access to the email that had been tied to the account for a decade. I was still living in the same house where the account was created and predominantly used. I'd purchased gems and could provide those receipts and credit card number, and it was relatively simple. Over the span of a single day, a Saturday mind you, that's pretty annoying, that's responded twice and confirmed the account was compromised and were ready to transfer it back to me. So all there pretty nicely. Anyone want to guess if OP is at 2 the authenticator enjoyer? Yeah, probably not, right? Which maybe would be a thing that would have saved him for this, but yeah, well, I don't know. On Monday, however, I was informed that they were terminating the account because multiple people were able to provide the necessary information to claim the account. So I guess they have multiple information that was like, what's the word? They had probably had a lot of information from this guy that could like personal information that was like, hey, this is mine, this is me, this is my full name, my direction, my number, all those other things, right? Yeah, I've seen this given as a reason for the account termination in the past. I even think I remember a dev explaining in Reddit thread why it was necessary. As far as I'm aware, it would be very nice if, that Reddit thread would have been, posted here. It would be very, very nice, right? Because right now I'm not really sure what those reasons are. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, it's because sometimes it can be difficult to know who actually owns the account when people's accounts share. So okay, so what they're saying is that if there's a lot of people living in the same house and they share their account, you can't really give it to one person over the other. And because they all know each other, they have all the information. If all people who have been playing the account in the past to try to claim it's solely theirs, how is ArenaNet supposed to decide who it is? But that's not what's happening here. Nobody else has ever had access to my account. He does not have an access to the email that was tied to the account and did not know the password. Yeah, that's weird though. Like, how can they be selling the? I guess how can they be? Oh, they're saying essentially that they don't know the original password because I'm guessing that they were able to change it. Isn't account sharing SQS? Sure, but I'm guessing that they mean like, hey, you know, everyone plays in the same computer, which they can't really. You know what I mean? Like, oh, like, you know, I have my brother that, you know, sometimes plays for like, I don't know, 30 minutes goes to on my computer. And they can't really do anything against that, right? I'm 90% sure that even Blizzard couldn't really do anything about that. They're like, yeah, you can play, you know, you can give them, you can do that, mostly because how are they gonna know that you're doing that in the first place? But I think, for example, Redfall got banned because of doing that to another friends on stream. So that's kind of his issue. He kind of did it on stream, so he kind of got fucked, right? Yeah, he does not have the email that was tied to the account. They did not know the password. I have records of payments from my credit card. I'm still living at the same house as the account was created in and has been accessed for a decade. For a while, I was an ArenaNet's partner, so they have multiple avenues of confirming it here, there. But I understand that such things would be outside of the standard CS process. Even without that, though, there should be no question that I owned the account. I mean, couldn't you argue? I'm trying to really think. Couldn't you argue like maybe someone came in, like, you know? I mean, oh my god, it would have to be such a fucking insane coincidence. But like, if you sell the house, and the hacker does play Gurus too somehow, and you know they get in. Well, I guess they would not have the same computer. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you would have to. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it is kind of those situations where it is pretty obvious at the end of the day that this is obviously a hack. Like, you could argue like, oh well, you know, if this happened and this other thing happened, how would we know? But like, especially with some things that we're gonna see later, it's very obvious that this guy is getting, like, you know, they're selling their accounts, right? It's pretty obvious. Now, I think that's the important thing here. Would be outside of the standard CS process. I don't think the normal fucking, you know, support guy from ArenaNet is gonna know all of these things, who this guy is, what the fuck they do in this kind of case. This is like a very specific type of like, this is a very specific type of problem that most likely won't ever happen again. So the only way for this guy to actually have get help is by posting a Reddit like this, right? There we go. Sometimes the internet dies. So I had this friend, his Gearshow account got hacked. This happened years ago. He quits for 1 year. He got back with different password, trying to collect the account back, and it worked. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by he got it? He tried to get back. What did he do? Now there isn't really a way of knowing how he got access to the account without support giving us more information that they would willing to do. It's highly unlikely to have been through the username password combination, since it was tied to an email I haven't used in a decade. Had a complex unique password and nobody had access to the original email by bypass 2FA. I checked IPs that access the email. So I guess they did have the authenticator thing. Instead, they had to have provided support with enough information to convince them that they own the account. How would they do that? Well, a common link between some names of people I've heard of this happening to is the real names were released in some manner. I was forced to dox myself to participate in the Gearshow World Camp Championship, for example. With that information, I wouldn't be surprised if someone could find my home address or their identifying information. This circles back to when the same thing happened to Gail Gray, since she obviously has a lot of information public. So what they're saying is that, someone went in with all the personal information from this guy, made a support ticket, and be like, guys, actually this is me, and I just lost the account. I got hacked or whatever. Can I get help? And they pretended to be them, being like, oh, I need help in order to like bind the account to another email or whatever, right? Is probably what it is. I guess what support would say is probably like, oh well, you know, your original password got. Oh no, there's no way. Usually when hackers, what they do is they change your password, right? So there's no fucking way. There's no way that you're able to get the original password. It's indeed very easy to do this. I got 10 old accounts back for which I remember neither email or password. Yeah. But don't you usually need like an email? Oh, that's weird. No, without an email too? That's crazy. He tried, my friend tried to log in and he couldn't, then made a ticket about it and got his account back. I actually remember back in the day, I must have done the same thing because I don't remember I didn't remember the email and I had access to the email. I just didn't know about the password. It's time to tell them some identifying information. Like, yeah, like it's nice for people to be like, oh, Pog, I lost my account. I'm whoopsie, doopsie. But like, and I understand that it's kind of nice that you can recover your account this way. But like, yeah, like you can abuse this heavily, right? Obviously, as you can see here. It's very, you know, lenient on people that lose their accounts. But like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can very easily abuse it, right? The person in question is still at it with another world champion account for sale. His post history also has a partner account that likely will be locked when ArenaNet finds it out it's for sale. That's sold. To be clear, there's no way for us confirming an account sold or if he just listed it as sold when support locked the account. So I guess it's interesting because like when they when they get sold, the person who you bought it for is gonna get nothing because then they're gonna be like, oh, and it's gonna be like, oh, they sold this account, we're banning it, and then the person that bought it gets fucked. The person who had it in the first place gets fucked, but the fucking thief has all the money. That's very unlucky. Okay, that's exactly not what you want to happen. He apparently has accounts in some community discords where he has mocked players whose accounts has gotten closed and advertising DMs. Something's wrong with the current process and there's no way to get it addressed or than calling attention to it through social media because, as per usual, support refuses to look into it further. To be fair, support probably has certain things that they're like, you can't do as like a random support guy and you don't have the authority to look further into it. I'm guessing. So I kind of, yeah, probably this is the only way. Especially in this kind of like very, very weird, very unusual situations. I guess it makes sense. But to be fair, what should honestly happen is that their support, guy who doesn't know anything, she should be like, guys, what the fuck do I do about this one? Like, this is crazy, right? And they should have a way of communicating to a person who would have the authority to do this, because otherwise this is what happens, and then all the fucking drama comes in, and now we're, YouTube videos are being made about it, and I'm probably gonna make a video about it too. Like, people are gonna be talking about it on social media, and it just makes any look like dumbasses, right? Which is not what you want, right? Most likely they are following the correct procedure, but the procedure is a little too loose with the amount of information necessary to claim an account when some players with public information is out there. In this case, by ArenaNet's own hand. Anyone whose account is inactive could be at risk. However, there's no way to know for sure what the exact issue is because support would never give out that much information. So receipts, and you can see the account here. It would be nice, I guess. It would be nice if you could, like, know that this is, like, it says, hey, this is this guy's account. But then again, how many accounts have, like, one PP Gizmo best of, best title, 400k account value, 600 plus legendary insights, tournament test subject title, 80 PP tournament vouchers, like, one of the highest ranked PP win rates, plus wins, like all these things, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm guessing it's kind of easy for them to know, right? Unlisted video of him on my account. So this is actually very interesting. This guy put this guy is so fucking stupid too. I can't believe they did that. But whatever. He made a video. He put a video unlisted on his video of his YouTube channel. His 10K subscriber YouTube channel. So to be able to sell. So essentially linking him to him. Like, I don't know why people, like evil people that do this kind of shit, always like put so many ways of getting catched. Like, you could have done it. Like, you could have done it without your name being, actual, social. I mean, what's the word? A gaming personality be discovered at all. Why would you put your, your video when you're essentially playing someone else's account on your actual YouTube channel? Look at that. Silent them all. There it is. 10K subscribers, right? Like, why would you do that? It's so stupid. Like, why? And here they are, like, and they made it. They made it private, so no one could see, right? And you can see that they're using the account, right? Problem is with this as kids is he loves the brag and loves the attention. Yeah, usually that's why they do this kind of stuff. Okay, another person doing all this, and he's an absolute attention whore. Told him to stop doing this shit a couple years ago, but I guess he didn't listen. Yeah, I mean, he probably is like having a lot of fun now, I guess. But the thing is, like, the problem is, like, the only way to help this guy is to talk about it, right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing that we should do is, like, help this guy and nothing else, right? Like, that's what it is. Yeah, apparently. Okay, bro. Nice one, dude. Fucking edgelord. Yeah, apparently he also follows him on Twitter to get more information about him. Yeah, he just said, oh, he DMs the guy who's selling his account to, like, trolling him. Look, he literally sent him his fucking. He literally sent him an actual, like, a DM showing him. Well, he's so dumb. Why is he doing this? Literally sending him a video of him being like, bro, I have your account, bro. Look at you like this. I hope you like and comment. Like, how are you so fucking stupid? It's so fucking dumb. Oh, whatever, dude. Like, it's so fucking dumb. Did I do a hack in the Notorious Narrow a while ago? Yeah. Yeah, if you... Oh, we'll get into... Oh, actually, I'm just gonna get into it. As you can see, they also have a Discord with all the people that, they want to essentially hack and sell their accounts, right? Spirit, there you go. Spirit, Obindo, Fefe, Run the Blade, Magic Talker, like Mighty Teapot, right? All of these people, reality, right? I'm guessing this is all these, people that shoot devs. That's a bit unhinged. So yeah, I guess they have it by PvPers, like why their accounts are worth a lot, right? Which is pretty insane, right? Discord message of him bragging about the hacking Talker's account. I know you haven't done shit. You're just annoying. Now get out of my DMs. Kind of looks like I do, but your choice. And he shows him like his fucking account to this guy's. Oh, it's so cringe, man. Oh. Epic NPC post of him selling Talker's account and claiming he can get any accounts. Yeah, they're selling the Talker's accounts and saying anything is possible, any item, any account, DM me a price. It is weird. I don't. In some ways it's almost sad, because like, just imagine the amount of effort you're doing to get this, and like what I mean, like you would say like, oh, they're doing it for money. If they were doing it for money, they would not be being so like, ooh, smug about, ooh, I have this account and look at me, dude. I have it. Like, no, they're doing it because of, yeah, as you said, attention, right? They're like, oh, look at me, look, I'm hacking everyone, Pog, I'm so cool, dude. How cool? Like, do you really think you're cool for fucking doing using literally doing something that anyone can do? Like, anyone can get all this information from people, from these people that are essentially public figures and get their account. It's just like, what do you mean? Like, of course you gotta be able to do it. Like, the problem is not with with the information you're getting, is with the ArenaNet's way of giving back accounts, because you don't need as much information. If they actually had a good way of doing this, you wouldn't be able to do this in the first place. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, he's getting a hard on like something that is like not even that impressive anyways, and be like, oh, I'm so cool for doing this. It's just so fucking cringe. Ugh. But whatever. I hope that Arena. Oh, I think at this point Arena is it's kind of fucked. They're gonna have to do something about it because like, look, 953 upvotes on this fucking message. I've seen it on this Reddit. I've seen it on Twitter as well, and I'm making a video too about it, right? So yeah, it's gonna fucking. It's gonna explode, right? Yeah, probably what they need to do is like, you know, give like one more step of like verification, like whether that is ID or credit card, you know, purchases or original email account, you know, like just with the original password, like any one more thing that is not, you know, that is not easily publicly available to be able to make it so not a random guy with information that is public can get into your account, right? It's like, yeah, sure, the hackers, you know, the real hackers will probably make it will be able to hack you at the end of the day, but there's a big difference, right? There's a big difference between this random guy and a real hacker. So you're never gonna be able to like stop everyone, right? But you can you can count a lot of people with just one more step, I think, which is probably what ArenaNet should do with this right? Yeah.